NATO may be forced to invoke its Article 5 Mutual Defense Clause due to Russia's escalating hybrid warfare tactics, warned Bruno Kahl, the head of Germany's foreign intelligence agency, the Bundesnachrichtendienst. Article 5 mandates that an attack on one NATO member is considered an attack on all, requiring a collective response. He said,
"The extensive use of hybrid measures by Russia increases the risk that NATO will eventually consider invoking its Article 5 Mutual Defense Clause. At the same time, the increasing ramp-up of the Russian military potential means a direct military confrontation with NATO becomes one possible option for the Kremlin."
Hybrid warfare methods, including cyberattacks and arson incidents allegedly linked to Moscow, have already raised alarm among Western intelligence agencies. NATO has repeatedly accused Russia of hostile actions across the Euro-Atlantic region, claims the Kremlin denies. Kahl noted that Russia's military, hardened by its ongoing war in Ukraine, has developed advanced capabilities, particularly in drone warfare. He projected that by the end of the decade, Russian forces could be in a position to launch an attack on NATO. However, he stressed that there were currently no indications of an imminent war.
"We don't have any indication yet that Russia intends to go to war, but if such sentiments gain the upper hand in the government in Moscow, then the risk for a military confrontation will grow over the coming years."
According to the BND's assessment, officials in Russia's defense ministry doubt whether NATO would enforce Article 5, especially if the US hesitated to intervene in Europe's defense. Kahl suggested that if Russia were to take military action, its primary aim would be to fracture NATO's unity rather than to claim large territories. He pointed to potential actions like deploying covert operatives, often referred to as little green men, to destabilize Baltic states or making incremental territorial adjustments in areas like Svalbard. He explained,
"In Russia's view, this goal would be reached if Article 5 were to remain without effect in case of a Russian attack. To meet this target, you don't need to send tank armies westwards. It is enough to dispatch little green men to the Baltics to protect allegedly threatened Russian minorities or adjust borders on Svalbard."
As NATO faces these mounting challenges, Kahl's remarks underline the delicate balance the alliance must maintain, deterring Moscow's provocations while preserving the cohesion that defines its collective defense strategy.